these kids will someday make us proud and make all of you people proud who have supported them tonight. It's such a big moment for me, a little man like myself becoming a big man. I just wish, it makes me wish seriously though that my old pal and partner and boss, David Letterman, could be here to share this moment with me, because he was so, David Letterman, everybody. David, thank you for being here. You're here. This man changed my life the way we're changing these kids' lives tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you, David.
Thank you very much. Just when you thought the night couldn't get longer, I come out.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I was told this was a barn raising. Paul and I and Will and probably everybody who's back here tonight taught me every single night the beauty and the blessing of great music. When I started the show, honest to God, I didn't know Paul. And then for 33 years, I got to listen to the greatest music people could create night after night after night after night. I hope I don't tear up. I haven't seen, when did I see, well, we had dinner Tuesday.
2 days ago.
And it got to be crazy because anybody that was a genius in music would be on our show, and they would all listen and respond and take direction from Paul. And it was a miracle and a magic trick every night. I'm so happy that he is being honored here, and it makes me think of my son, who is 11. And appears to have no musical talent whatsoever. He likes, when we take the dog to the vet, to watch him get his temperature taken.
Everybody's different.
But so now listen to this. He had his choice to take up an instrument. He picked the violin. Now, honest to God, him playing the violin would be like me learning to fly a helicopter. But he's done it now for 2 years, and it's the most beautiful thing I have experienced with my son, is to listen to him play the violin in our house. So I feel connected to this organization. Paul Shaffer, we have a piano in our house. The only person that's ever played it is Paul Shaffer. And I remember we would periodically have a Christmas party, depending on how me and the wife are getting along. And Paul would come over, and I remember this very specifically. Paul, in a room full of Protestants, was the only man who knew the words to Silent Night.
We gotta learn how to sing all styles in my business.
And now, for God's sakes, the woman that taught me the meaning of love, Darlene Love, oh my God. We would start having Darlene on the show every holiday. And it started out, and then it got bigger and bigger, and toward halfway through the run, it would be like the highest rated show of the year for us, because people fell in love with the song, they fell in love with Darlene, and they fell in love with what Paul was able to do with those ingredients. So God bless that woman, and God bless you again. But I think it was the night of the first show we did at NBC. And by the way, I've been out of show business, because this could go on forever.
It's fun, isn't it? It means staying up late and being in a real ballroom with an audience, a microphone.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Not bad.
Yeah. I do this at home and no one cares. So Paul, of course, is from a town up on Lake Superior. It's an old lumber timbering town, and it would be cold, and it would be rainy, and the skies were always gray, and the skies, lumber would be falling out of the skies. And he couldn't wait to get to New York City, and he came down, and he was part of Broadway shows immediately, and then Saturday Night Live, and then he came to do our show, and his parents were there for the first night. Bernie and Shirley.
That's right, my mom and dad, yes.
And they said, we're going to give you something. When Paul was a kid, all he wanted to do was play music. And he said, could I have a piano? And they said, no, we'd have to build it. We don't know about a piano.
It was Canada.
It was Canada.
True story.
Yeah. So, and he said, what about a clarinet? And they said, no, you're not getting a clarinet. And then, so he ran through everything, even like an oboe and what's the other, non-oboe?
The oboe and the non-oboe, the bassoon.
That's right, the bassoon. The non-oboe. So, his lovely mother said to me, I want you to have this. Paul may have forgotten about this. It was all we could afford. And it was this instrument that we gave to Paul on one birthday. Do you remember? I know you know what I'm talking about. What birthday was it?
I'm not sure.
It was like three or four nursery school or something.
Yeah.
And so I thought, what better time than tonight when he's being honored to pass back this award from his mom and dad. Not award, but your first.
Wow.
I'll get it.
Oh! This is it? Are you going to give me an instrument that my parents...
It's in this box. I've kept it ever since. Why don't you just go ahead and open it up?
All right.
See if I know you know what it is.
I have no
and
idea.
get ready. You guys aren't done.
No idea what this is. This is an instrument?
Mm-hmm. Your mother and father's first.
Gave this to me?
Yeah.
This is it?
Yeah.
This is this tiny,
Open it up.
tiny harmonica. I recognize
See
it.
if you can play something on there.
Well, it's a tiny Hohner harmonica made in Germany. Look at it. It's just big.
Okay.
I don't know.
Go crazy.
It's not a real instrument.
Sounds real to me, my friend.
All right.